No.
Let's talk about the coaches, because I was somewhat surprised to see that instead of going out and hiring an additional quarterbacks coach, they just added that duty to offensive coordinator Alex Van Pelt. Is that it feels a bit unconventional to me.
They did that in 20 and 21. So this is the third. Alex Van Pelt was the offensive coordinator and the quarterback coach in Stefanski's first 2 years.
He was. So they just had quarterback coach last year?
Just last year.
I didn't know that.
Petzing had been the tight end coach. They moved him to quarterback coach. They did add an offensive coach, a veteran
Bill Musgrave.
Bill Musgrave.
What was the title? He's an analyst. Those are always interesting to me because it's typically when you want to bring a guy in and have his brain, but you don't want to rattle everybody on the staff and give them a whistle. So I don't know exactly how that's going to work.
My thought is, just speculation, that maybe Musgrave will have some of Alex Van Pelt's OC duties.
I don't know.
And that
we'll probably never know because they're not going to be transparent about that.
But Mary Kay did give us a little insight in the article. I'm not sure if you guys
as to how it's supposed to work in theory.
Theoretically, yes.
So we talked about the situation in Tennessee where Schwartz was brought in. It was the exact same situation. They had a young defensive coordinator who needed help. So what did they do? They brought in Schwartz as an advisor.
Right.
And though he wasn't on the field every day during practice, he was the eye in the sky that was helping formulate the defensive strategy. And I'm sure he was a threat there to the young DC.
Right.
And now that he's gone in here in Cleveland, that now the young DC can spread his wings and fly. I wonder if that's what's going on here with Musgrave in the offense.
It feels like Musgrave is going to help Stefanski more with the game plan.
Feels
that's just
like
my feeling. And Alex Van Pelt could focus on the quarterback.
What they're doing right now, see, this is brilliant.
Is that a gentleman's demotion?
No. this is a gentleman's succession plan. These see, they good. What really got Hugh Jackson up out of here? Hugh Jackson was going along with the plan, and Todd Haley came in, right? Now the problem is, you know how it is. Think about it like this. Think about we rocking and rolling, right? We got our show panel. We got everybody at UCSS going. We got our regulars. And then the suits say, now we need somebody to come stir up something, bro. We got to bring somebody from outside, bring them on in. Now, we've been doing this show for 3 years.
Everybody knows what that means.
You know what, right.
Yeah.
So now he's sitting over there.
Yeah.
Bull and Jay ain't letting them talk none. They just like, no.
Steamroll.
McNuggets ain't putting no graphics up. He's like, hey, bring that back. He's like, no, I ain't bringing nothing back. You should have been watching. The point is, they surrounding they closing the circle. So if anything go wrong, we all in the room. You know what it is. Ain't gonna be no backstabbing. Ain't gonna be.
You're not wrong, G.
We circling. No new quarterback coaches. None of that. We gonna get somebody I trust from outside.
Yeah.
Okay. He gonna be a person that's my eyes and ears in the streets. Okay. So he can come back and give me a little raven. Right. Send me an owl. And with the note, he said, I got eyes and ears everywhere. This is what the people saying. This is how they run it on different teams. Musgrave done been in like 10 different teams. He could go and figure it out. And now, if they start off slow, guess what? It's only us in this room.
Yep.
It's only us.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
And you've seen it in pro sports.
You're right.
We've seen it in this business. And it just seems a little odd. Whenever they use that term, consultant, advisor.
Raise your eyebrows.
Why don't you just call it coach in waiting?
But the difference is, you're saying Stefanski's doing this.
He's bringing in Musgrave, someone he's worked with and familiar with.
He worked for Musgrave in Minnesota.
He did, right. And they've got a working relationship.
As opposed to when they brought Haley, and that was a Haslam thing.
There you go. Outside guy. See, he's the hand of the king. Right? You the hand. The hand will tell you that's your guy. Listen, bro, we can't do it like that, man. The people crazy out there, these fans is what he'll tell you.
He'll
let you know.
Somebody to cover your back. Right.
Yeah.
Somebody I trust.
Haley and you hated each other.
They did. And what Haslam created there was a real life game of Survivor.
Right. Yeah.
He put these three alphas in the room because remember, Greg Williams was on that staff.
Right.
And for a while, what really turned me off on the whole organization is when we had Greg Williams and
Freddie.
No, who was the OC? You just mentioned him.
It's Todd Haley.
Haley. You had Todd Haley and Greg Williams. picking over the live carcass of Hugh Jackson while he's still there.
I know, yeah.
They were fighting to see, well,
That
is it going to
was
be, am I going to get the job or
I know.
are you going to get the
And
job?
then neither of
They
them
were,
did.
there was a time where they were fighting in practice, the two of them.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Shouting, yelling audibly.
Remember
and that's
on-
when we were on Hard Knocks.
Remember-
so the whole world got to see it.
Remember the coaches meeting where Hugh Jackson's like, I'm driving the bus? I mean, that was so awkward.
It was awkward.
Oh,
it was
my
awkward.
God.
Was that year they went to fight? They just they went to go fight in Indianapolis. They just
that was.
They're just like, yeah,
That
we
was.
just gonna fight. I was like, how do you take your stuff just to go to a fight? It
That
was
was it.
predetermined.
That was it. That
Crazy.
wasn't a joint workout.
No,
that was
it
a
wasn't.
boxing match.
Man.
Indy just didn't know about it when it started.